There are many different flavors of Mahjong tiles and different designs based on which Mahjong game you want to play that it can be a little exhausting to determine where to even start. This video will help guide you through those types of Mahjong sets and hopefully give you the information you need to decide on which game and set is best for you. The three major sets that you need to know are a Chinese set, a Japanese set, and an American set. Let's start with the most common, a Chinese-style Mahjong set. It generally consists of 4 copies of each tile from the numbers 1 through 9, each in the character suit, bamboo suit, and dot suits. It also consists of 4 copies of 7 distinct tiles known as honor tiles. 4 of these are the cardinal winds, east, south, west, and north. The other 3 are dragon tiles, green, red, and white. Most Chinese sets have 8 copies of flower or season tiles. And most of these sets come with dice and chips to keep track of scoring. You can get a Chinese set with or without English lettering on it. If you ever randomly come across Mahjong tiles in real life, 99% of the time, it's most likely a Chinese set. These tiles can come in a variety of different sizes and themes, and generally speaking, are usually the lowest cost and easiest to acquire. Here we have a 30mm standard size Mahjong tile, but that doesn't really mean much to you on the opposite side of the screen, does it? So to assist your visualization, here is an SD card for scale. You can say here that a 30mm tile is just slightly smaller than your SD card. However, lots of people like playing with larger tiles, so here is a 36mm tile for comparison. And for scale, these are about the size of a 9V battery. Lots of people like playing with larger tiles either for ease of reading, ease of reach, or even easier to handle. Chinese sets are very easy to come by, and you can get a set for less than $40 US. For beginners just looking to dip their toes into the world of Mahjong, but don't want to break the bank doing so, I would recommend getting a Chinese set with English markings. Now, let's talk about a Japanese Mahjong set. These tiles are used primarily to play Riichi Mahjong, and like the Chinese set, they also come with characters, bamboo, dots, and honor tiles. However, instead of 8 flower tiles, they usually come with only 4 flowers, and additional 4 tiles that have 1 red 5 in each of the 3 suits, allowing you to replace the normal 5s with red 5s. Most Japanese sets also include a player marker, point sticks for scoring, and a couple of dice. You'll notice that Japanese tiles are kinda small. This set is 26mm tall, which is slightly smaller than your standard Chinese tile. Since Japanese tiles are smaller than an SD card, we'll use this Lego piece for scale. If you got a 2x3 Lego piece lying around, then you're already very close to holding a Japanese tile. Authentic Japanese sets, though, are not cheap. Most Japanese sets need to be imported from Japan and can run upwards of $80 to $100 American just to get a set to your door. Japanese Mahjong, though, is the common Mahjong you'll encounter in most video games, which also makes it easy to get into and play online. If you're looking for the traditional Japanese Mahjong experience, then this is the set to buy. Next, let's talk about the American Mah Jongg set. This set has some unique quirks that are exclusive to an American set. First, the American Mah Jongg set comes with a whopping 166 tiles. All the bamboo, characters, dots, winds, and dragons are present, along with all the flower tiles. The most important aspect in an American Mah Jongg set, though, is the existence of joker tiles not found in any other set to represent any other tile. From a gaming standpoint, you can play virtually any variation of Mahjong with this expansive set of tiles. And each tile comes standard with English markings, making this perfect for teaching new players as well. So are these the perfect tiles for playing any type of Mahjong then? Well, there's two major things to note with American tiles. First, they don't stand on their own. Chinese sets can stand easily, and so can Japanese sets. But if you try to stand an American set, yeah. American tiles are about half the width of a Chinese or Japanese tile. So if you want to play Mahjong with American tiles and you can't stand them up, you're going to need to play them with these Scrabble style racks that hold your tiles upright for you. These racks will take up space on your table, but are a necessary component that are usually included in most American sets. How much space do they take up? Well, here's a ruler for scale. About 18 inches or 45 centimeters minimum for each player. A normal hand of Mahjong consists of 13 tiles. For a single player, this is the length of a Chinese hand, about 11 inches or 28 centimeters. Here is the length of a Japanese hand, which takes up about 15% less space. And here's the rack. So yeah, the larger of the tiles, the more space you're going to need to play a game of Mahjong. So it's another thing to keep in mind when you're selecting your set of tiles. And if that wasn't enough, another thing about American Mahjong is that the rules change every year. As of 2024, the American National Mahjong League provides these rule changes on a reference card for $15 every year, and each individual player must have this card to participate and play in a game of American Mahjong. A set of American tiles themselves run somewhere around $70 American, and with the added $15 every year to play, can make this package the more costly set if you are interested in playing American style. Between the three sets, there are some design differences as well. First, most sets will differ in how they present their one of bamboo tile. It will generally be some kind of a bird, and is usually mistaken for a flower tile. Just remember that a bird is the one of bamboo and life will be good. Also, the Japanese tiles are not beginner friendly. There are no English markings that help you read the character tiles or the wind tiles, so when playing this set, you will either need to memorize the symbols or play with the reference sheet, while you can get English markings built into a Chinese or American set. There are also design differences of the dragon tiles as well. In Japanese, the white dragon is a blank tile, while the Chinese and American sets have a blue box to represent the white dragon. Secondly, the Chinese and Japanese sets use the red and green dragon symbols, while the American set uses actual dragon representations for their red and green dragons. We did talk about red 5s for the Japanese set, and they are indeed a Japanese exclusive. You won't be able to play Japanese Mahjong in Chinese or American sets unless you modify and paint some red 5s for yourself. If you want to know how to do that, go ahead and click here. And with the exception of some rare Asian variants, only the American set will come with jokers. I hope this helps shed some light into the different types of Mahjong sets. Whatever set you pick, just remember to have fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos if you'd like to know more about Mahjong.